Peace, y'all. It's your boy ActionFiggySkinny here again with another quick hit review. And today we've got, to kind of, with the movie dropping, it makes sense that we're going to drop the field leader, because in this movie, she's the field leader. She commands things on the field. When things are going down on the battlefield, it's this lady who's causing and calling the shots. We have Marvel's Invisible Woman today. From the Fantastic Four First Steps MCU wave. Movie's dropping on Friday. I'm excited, so excited. I just need to see this movie and anything that has to do with this movie I'm excited for, which means these figures. Wifey picked these up at Walmart, said, Akil, you know what? You're going to go ahead and review these. And I said, you know what, wife? We're going to do that. Happy wife, happy life. So without further ado, we better see what's in this box. And for those of you who care for such things, the box on the side has a picture of Sue Storm. And the back has another picture of Sue Storm. And the other side is another picture, smaller picture of Sue Storm. That's pretty much it to the box. I like the whole, white deco and the Fantastic Four First Steps logo. Loving that. Looks good. Looks great. Let's get into this thing. Yo. And here she is, fresh out the package. It's very dope. I love the deco. I like the way she looks. It's just like really, really cool. I'm not going to get too much deep into comparisons, because with these MCU figs, you can't really compare them to anything. These are very, very unique and often very unique builds that are unique to the fig. So yeah, but this is great. The blue they chose is amazing. I love the deco. I love the Fantastic Four logo. The likeness is very much there. And with the photoreal stuff, they're kind of getting it, on point more or less. So it's all there. It's very, very, very dope. You can see she has pinless double jointed elbows and pinless double jointed knees. Ab crunch isn't too much there, but yeah, the deco wise, this looks great. And something I like about these Fantastic Four suits, at least this time around, that they all have like distinguishable looks to them. They all have like a different look to them. Some have more white, some are more blue, but it's like, it's there. And I think that's cool. Again, won't be too crazy. Let's get into the accessories. In terms of accessories, she doesn't come with much. She comes with a gripping left hand. She comes with a fisted right hand. She comes with two open hands, as you can see here. Open left and a very open right, that you can use this to peg into it like such. Like so, right into the hole there. And then there you go. Now she has a force field. And it's very, very cool, man. Like, this fig just looks really, 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 really good. I like this. I think wifey's gonna like this a lot, the way this is gonna be posed on her shelf. But yeah, that's what you got for accessories. That's what that accessory looks like. Looks very cool. Let's go ahead and get into the articulation, into more in-depth look at the articulation, and then maybe I'll go ahead and compare her to some MCU figs. Not sure. Maybe I'll just compare it to some comic book figs that I have lying around here. Not sure. All to say, let's go again. Let's do this thing. Let's check this out. So as mentioned previously, in terms of articulation, everything's there from your standard MCU stuff. No butterfly wings and no lower ab crunch like on the newer Marvel Legends female figs. But she does get a range that goes back and forward, better than normal. Her hair, though soft-ish, it does block her from kind of looking up, but not so much down, as you can see. Arms, they do the, full span, which is great. We got double jointed elbows on both sides, pinless, which is cool. Hands behind her head. She can do the Macarena type thing, you know what I mean? Double jointed knees, and they do touch the back. The bottom of her boots, which is super cool. See, that's the thing about these thighs. Because of like the waist here, her feet can't go directly up. So that's kind of hindered because of the way this is done and with the hard plastic. They should have had like a deeper cut in here, so she'd be able to go further up with her legs. But you'll kind of get like that range, which is not crazy. I guess you're not doing too many fly kicks with Sue Storm, but it does hinder. So she gets about like 90 degrees, and if you kind of tilt her hips up a little bit more, like so, and like up, which is cool, but then it's not like, you know what I mean? Directly straight up, you're not going to get too much. So yeah, not terrible in terms of articulation. So let's see what she looks like with the other hand swapped on. I want to talk about this little like communicator thing that they have on their wrists. You'll see this on most of the figures in the wave. Zoom into that. Yeah, that seems like a communicator thing that they use while on the field. Again, I don't know much about this movie. I don't know anything about this movie. I'm just excited that it's happening. And yeah, looks really, really cool. Yeah, man, this fig, it's really, really dope. I like this a lot. Just the deco is super nice and whatnot. So let's go ahead and get into comparisons. All right, cool. All right, so quick comparison time. The first comparison I'm going to go and put her up against is her daughter from the comic books. It is Valeria Richards. And these two, again, will probably never be put together, but we hope to see Valeria in the films. This looks good. Looks very, very cool. Again, everything's going to be Fantastic Four themed. I might get a Johnny Storm. I might bop that out, you know what I mean? But, yeah, Valeria looks cool. Next up, we're going to go ahead and throw in her son, who's featured in the film, your boy Franklin. Franklin Richards, next to moms, you know what I mean? What those two look like, what it do, what it look like, you know what I'm saying? They look great. It looks really, really cool. Next up, as you can see the theme here, just Fantastic Four like, we're going to go ahead and compare it next to your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man in his Fantastic Four costume when he saved them. This looks cool. I mean, I could compare her against other Invisible Women, but I feel like that doesn't do it justice because those are comic book based figures and these are movie based figures. And I try not to compare the two, even though, like, you know, it's roughly the same thing. You know what I mean? I'm just trying to kind of keep that streamlined. So we got Spider-Man here. That looks cool. We're going to throw her up against the same level of Fantastic Four Wolverine. Again, it's just a blue theme, so these look really, really dope. But really, the only thing you can kind of compare them to is the other figures that I haven't reviewed yet, and I'm getting into. So we're going to go ahead and do that very soon. Lastly, we're going to compare her against some G.I. Joe females, because I feel like Joes are a good standard. So here we have Agent Helix, and here we have, oh my god, Jody Shooter. Yeah, Shooter. Man. I know it's Shooter, but these are the two comparisons for, you know, Hasbro standard, and I like the way she looks in the middle of them. She can kind of like blend in to most shows, so this is dope. Let's get into my final overall on this fig. Final overall thoughts, this figure is dope. I like it a lot. I like the look of it. I like how Sue Storm looks like. The photoreal just helped this. If this was not like a photoreal era that we were in right now, maybe the head sculpt wouldn't look as nice. But for now, it just looks very, very cool. I mean, she could pose up real nice. I'm probably going to just have her pose like this, doing this exact pose, just to kind of keep it, you know what I mean? There's something like that. Something very simple like that, kind of off to the side. That's how I'm going to keep her. But this fig, this fig to me gets an 8 out of 10. Just because it's simple, but it gets the job done. It's nothing crazy. It's accurate enough. And I like it. I dig it. I dig it a lot. So that's an 8 out of 10. For sure. Alright, so just for y'all, I went and compared her next to the first ever release Marvel Legends Fantastic Four Invisible Woman, which was a Walgreens exclusive. People were freaking out when this figure just first dropped. This is not the original head that came with the figure. I actually took the Fantastic Four wave, that is a Super Skull wave Invisible Woman's face sculpt, head sculpt, and put it on this body because it just looks better, and swap them out. But as you can see, this is a comparison. This is what they look like together, and it's cool. It's good. I like the blue on this better, personally. But that's just me, you know what I mean? But yeah, this blue is a winner right here. This is cool. I know this had a translucent arm, and I feel like it came with a different arm, or at least hand, to kind of make it solid, but I lost that or misplaced that a long time ago. All to say, that's a comparison. So there you go. And yeah, if you guys liked this video, please go ahead and leave a like, because a like, more likes gives it more visibility, and it really, really, really helps the channel. And also go ahead and subscribe to the channel, because I got more reviews coming out multiple times throughout the week, as well as shorts and other little tidbits, and that also helps the channel. Again, this is nothing hide behind a paywall or anything like that. I'm just trying to give you all good content videos for you guys to vibe out to and enjoy. So again, if you like this channel, please go ahead and subscribe, like, share, tell a friend, and all that fun stuff, and come back and check out my other reviews on this Fantastic Four wave, as I'll be completing at least two other figures out of this 6-figure wave. And yeah, it should be a good time. So yeah, until next time, guys, keep fit, have fun, and keep collecting. It's your boy, ActionFiggySkinny. Peace.